Let's make that a bit quieter. Alright. Well, Link's is finally out. And until one of my friends actually get in the call, which, I don't know, they like to sleep in sometimes, I'll probably be pretty quiet. Yeah? I have actually not played Runescape in a while. I got my membership renewed just for this. It's so pale there. It's vital for the leaks, by the way. Is the color thing off? It just does not look human. My guy looks fairly decent, but whatever. Oh man. I'm gonna have to redo all of my UI. Oh, shrimp. All stuff I've done in old school. Okay, well. Fine, yeah, that's all good. Also, is a cut. Actually, I don't know. Can cut gems give crafting experience? Well, it's the one I saw that was best. Turn this off, maybe. Don't need achievement paths. Don't need the quest book. I will go here. Oh my god, everything is wrong. I'm going to be spending the first like 3 hours a week fixing all this crap. clear all that. All that stuff is up there. This.
Hey,
Hey, Joe.
you just there and you sent the message. So I decided to come in, speak with you for a bit.
Yeah, it's RuneScape Leagues is on, and I'm spending my first moments just the UI is like the default UI that the game comes in, and it is just it's one of those things where it's like, all right, instead of playing the game, I need to fix the UI the way I like looking at it.
Fair enough. It's an investment for the future.
Pretty much. I'm not fully completing it because I figure I probably should get some things done with. Actually, is this thing better? Oh, okay. But yeah, it's really fun just to just seeing 12,000 people all being level 1.
I could guess, like, cause it's like the equal playing field. It feels good. Cause one of the things about the MMOs is if you don't do it from the start, you'll be on the back foot for a long time.
Yeah.
But as you've described, leagues just equalizes the playing field during leagues.
Yeah, Steven's a bit sad that he's going to be at work. Hey, a staff fair. But I need to make this thing look different. How do I reshape this thing? Oh, I have a vague memory of the loot window being like its own UI thing I need to enter. But anyways, yeah, Steven is a bit sad that he's actually at work right now as opposed to being on the release date. But like I keep telling him, there are 3 months of this, so I don't think he's gonna miss out on all too much. And really, if he took time off, he was just going to like see it delayed by like 40 minutes, anyways. But we don't need to talk about RuneScape, you and I. We can talk about D-Mod. I made an item called the Save Scummer. Not sure if you want to know about that.
I'm down. What does the save scummer do?
It says, the examine is history is doomed to repeat itself. The whole point is that it's a trinket where once a day, you can rewind time a little bit, but also be aware of what happened on your, and I quote this, failure. Technically, you don't need to fail to decide to activate it, but, yeah, it's like, if it's in combat, you have to activate it on your turn. If it's, outside of combat, I'll say it's a vague sense of time depending on what you're doing. Like, if it's you failed the diplomacy, I'll give you like a minute in game to activate it so that you can actually see what people say and how they react. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
I
like
definitely see this, the save scummer being used. I just remember Pat kind of like omni-manning someone by going through them instead of grappling them. Like, yeah, I can see it.
yeah, I guess if that sort of thing happened.
It was a success. It's just he killed them. So. No, but yeah, it was fun. I mean, the fight against the demons is going to be one of those things where it's going to be laborious. It's going to take a while, and we're not going to get any reward from it except going to the next floor. Funny. Gonna get a lot of chips and nothing to do with them.
Well, I was questioning if it should just be the point where if you guys drop 666 chips, which could happen sooner than normal because of all Pedro's crap, that the demons just stop fighting you entirely and just start going, "Congratulations!" like the end of Evangelion. Evangelion.
Everything goes dark and suddenly highlights on each demon. It's like, congratulations, you did it.
Yeah, right.
I can't believe it happened. Just shit like that. I mean, it's the thing. The plan is we're going to blast them off here, and then we're going to rest in the room. Then we are going to fight the two gay brothers.
Yeah, I don't. Bladestorm's really done a number on you people.
To be fair, we keep talking about it, so
I don't know why that started.
well, it originally, from what I understood, it originally started because you did make her like a Fujiyoshi.
No, not her. I mean, you guys calling the gay.
Oh no, that was me. That was straight up me.
Yeah, no, I understand. She's a Fujiyoshi. I'm not hiding that. All the
No,
summoned are not good, well-adjusted people. None of them.
Yeah, none.
Like, part of it's on me making the whole joke about, like, you know, if isekais were real, like, you aren't going to get someone that's good that was playing a video game like this. If you got the most well-adjusted person, he would not be doing some of the stuff those people do in isekais anyways. But,
Oh, totally. Like, we're not well-adjusted either.
yeah. Even though some of you guys have, like, made yourselves to be well-adjusted, it was still just, Let's talk to this guy. Trying to do? Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I have the time. Yeah, give me, okay. So, but yeah, even the people who were saying they're, like, well-adjusted people, like, Kieran's character, I still view it as, like, some of the stuff he does is definitely, he's more well-adjusted than most, but, like, some of the stuff he does is still, one of those things where, wow. Oh, never mind. I thought I got it first try.
I mean, yeah, like,
Wait.
each of...
Go on.
Each of us has, something wrong with us, clearly. Like, Jaren's character, like, Scrivenseer is very obsessive. That's kind of a trait of Scrivenseer, because he hyper focuses on one point and he obsesses over that. And
Yeah.
that's kind of why he has he is the Scrivenseer, and he started with that limit break, just because his obsession in life was the game, and he knows everything about the game, and he likes to decide content of the game. That's kind of his thing. Maestro is severe bouts of social anxiety.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sam's character, it's definitely Pedro's fault, but Sam's character is definitely has, like, addiction issues. Gamble, gamble, gamble.
Yeah, it's the other things, like, Pedro is a good player, but he doesn't actually put money in it. He is the best kind of obsessive gambler. In the sense that he doesn't dig a hole for himself. But yeah, in games, whenever he can, he will gamble. The worst kind of gambling he does is if every time we go to a convention, he gets the, like, random bags.
Hmm. Yeah, I skipped away from Stone. I'm stupid. But yeah, let's see. Some of you people, I guess, like, Vincent would be the last person, because I'm thinking, like, Zell's not a summoned, but I guess we all know what Vincent's problem ended up being.
Yeah. Unfortunately, and I think we did a great job putting a piece of ourselves in that, because I think unfortunately, each problem from each of the summon in our party is that they have our worst trait in spades. It's like Jason ignoring everything, and if you actually see what was, he was like an hermit that ignored the world.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's like Steven making lewd jokes. Steven fucked fairies. Every single fairy he could. It's like,
Yeah.
This- Pedro has this fucking obsessive mid streak of this. Immediately, at any point in time, he wants to gamble with this thing. I was even telling him that I respect it because he's the one that gets us the money, so he's the one that gets to make this decisions on many things. But I still think that mechanically it was wrong to not just choose something. Like, nah, that's not the point. Like, yeah, it is. Like, mechanically, I think it was dumb. But oh well.
Yeah.
It is his choice.
Oh my god, why couldn't they just let me keep the UI? I have to relearn how to do everything in this. Like 12 years or something of me slowly adjusting the UI to be the way I like it. And I bleed every time I see something in this game. I open my bank for the first time, and it just looks like, I didn't know I had altered this. Why is this UI different? I had no idea. And my fucking weird greed issues from being a non-Iron Man, by the way, just has me constantly trying to pick up everything off the floor that I know isn't a normal spawn. Like, I know logs don't spawn there, and I still tried to pick it up, you know what I mean?
I know. It's you. I'm understanding your meaning. Oh yeah. I unfortunately know what's going to
Oh,
be my
great.
first turn on Demon. And it's not gonna be pretty.
Sorry, could you repeat the first line there?
I finally know what I'm going to do first turn on Demon, and it's not gonna be pretty.
Oh, in
First
the
turn,
demon place?
stop.
Time stop's a
Yeah,
good
first.
idea. I was gonna say, I mean, I legitimately think that thing I presented towards you guys is a valid idea. Buy one more token and try and gather all the demons and then just bomb them. That way we don't need to worry about Steven not being there for cleaves because your bomb will just hit everything.
Oh, I see. So it's
You
like doing a challenge where they would benefit from having the most demons.
yeah, like gather them, like just lie to them.
It's possible. The That is fine. Yeah, can be done. I don't. The thing is, how you've explained how packed this place is.
Yeah.
Me launching a bomb anywhere and me just doing this will kind of have the same fucking effect.
No, I mean I get
Depends
you
on
on
the.
that you will be blowing up people regardless, but I mean it in the sense where it's like you could just jam pack them in, you know what I mean? Like sardines. It's
Mostly, the plan is we don't know how strong each demon is individually, but I. Ooh, I mean, this is the thing. Some of the demons are probably stronger than others. I don't know how much how strong the gambling demons are gonna be. The point is, I want to put like a lid so the slot golem kind of crushes itself. I want to start exploding them, and then there's dungeon bound. I get to use it,
that's true. You do get to use dungeon bound.
but funnily enough, I might just summon a succubus accidentally with my current highest level spell because
What
it's summon
floors
monster
are
text.
available for your
Uh,
spells? If you drop a fifth level, like what floors do they go to? What does that correlate to?
well, the currently my maximum is the sixth level, nat- naturally. So because one is from 1 to 100.
No, shouldn't it be 0 to 99, summon monster 1?
Let me check. It might be. I'm just going to check the item itself and how it's written. Dungeon bound. Here it is. Inventory. Dungeon bound.
Wait, right?
Yeah, the first
Oh,
99.
right. Yeah, so you should,
So
with the 6th level spell, you should be getting up to floor 599, right?
yeah, 599, which is before we're still not even there.
Oh, why
So
try to change that?
599 is 599 yeah, 599 is in the middle of the sixth circle, the circle of heresy. It's right before Asterion. So it can go from the right, so m- sixth level summon monster goes from the mouth of hell. Technically, it goes from the rest floor, but it goes from the mouth of hell to the circle of heresy, so the sixth circle. So I can get things from limbo, lust, gluttony, greed, anger, and heresy.
Okay, cool, then you could just get better things straight up. That's good.
Yeah. If I demoted the spell to get the most possible things, it would be from, since they're 501, it would be from 301, which is the Hadal zone, up to the ascetic dungeon. So I would overshoot the pirates, the mateys.
You'd overshoot them.
I'd
Just
overshoot
laughing
the
because
mateys.
overshooting them is what you guys did last time.
It's going to be fun if I find out I can summon. I don't know what I can summon. That's gonna be the fun of it. This is my kind of gambling, I guess.
I guess, yeah. Oh man, look at this. The Thieves Guild. I haven't actually made them a real guild yet. It's just two assholes that think they're cool.
That's most easy. Funnily enough.
I won't stop them because I think if I don't let him, some part of my memory is saying if I don't skip his speech, which I'm doing anyways by holding spacebar, that he gives you experience in like helping you thieve. But I must have remembered that wrong. I've read all these so long ago, the chunks of them like float around in my memory. I'm just accepting quests and not finishing anything so far.
Oh, that's kind of the way, I guess.
Can you teach me?
With the cool items you just gave me, David, I'm finally saying goodbye to the fucking Rakshasas.
Goodbye to the Rakshasa set because you're replacing it with all your summoning crap, or... I mean, technically,
Well,
you don't need to say goodbye to it if you take the Gyre Bound Ellipsoid that Kieran got.
I don't care about the set, bro. I've not been using the set thing. I don't care about not being noticed by Rakshasa. It's the the point is the thing I've been using is I had like two or three pieces of this three or four pieces of the set on, and some essences on some items, mostly for the DR15 good and piercing and the spell resistance 30. The only thing I'm really thinking of keeping is maybe the spell resistance 30, but
I was
still.
gonna say, I mean, you could just get the 26 from the Ion Stone thing.
Yeah, but 26 is not. This is the thing. 30 is still a good chance, but I still get hit a lot by spells with it. Because things that spellcast now have like caster levels 18 to 20. So it's still 50-50 with the 30 there.
See, Jason is saying bomb solve every issue in the chat.
Uh, for the shadow set, There's some parts of it that I don't care much for, but I think I've gotten everything that I really care about the set. Because I got the book, I got the tome, I got the boots that are pretty useful, and I got the trinket, which is what I really wanted. I got Shoshe.
Yeah.
I still know how to pronounce that.
Should be Shoshik, right? If I,
Shoshe.
it's. I mean, I might be pronouncing it wrong too. I'm going off memory, but they're all named after like biblical angel things. You know, they're the shadowy whatever thing. So, to be fair, I mean, my Hebrew isn't really that spot on, as it were. You know, so.
That's fair. Um, but yeah, for Tsalmawet, it's just good to be able to trade off with shades. For Rafane, it's the getting the shadow conjuring thing one level higher will be very good, especially once I get solid shadows as a meta magic. There's Zell. Zell, I don't care that much.
Poor Zell.
Yeah. I mean, Zell is good. It's just not good enough for a shoulder slot. And it also... the problem with between Zell and Salmoet is Salmoet gives me Salmoet, which are the boots, David,
Yeah.
give me a constant blur effect, and as a move action, I can trade places with one of my shades. And Zell is whenever I spend my standard action to cast Vanish at will, I can switch something else, and we trade places, and they also become invisible. So it's a move action and standard action, even though the other one has an extra effect. It's not that great comparatively. It's not viable in this action economy.
Yeah. What do you want?
Uh,
Does the thing give you Vanish, or is it just when you use Vanish?
no, it gives me vanish, but whenever I use anything to turn me invisible, I can also do that.
Okay, because
So
I was gonna
Zell
say
is
there is
yeah.
that Ion Stone that has Vanish on it.
I mean that wouldn't change the standard action part of it.
No, I guess not. You're right.
I mean, Ophel is one of the more interesting ones because Ophel is a buckler, and a buckler you don't need to hold it, and that's the best thing it's got going for it.
God, I love slotless quote unquote items.
Yep. I mean, it's the thing with it, David, is it's a +5 deflecting buckler, and you can activate deflecting once. And it grants
Excuse me, sorry.
bless you. No, it introduces the shield spell for the shades, which is not bad at all. But since it's once a day, it's one of those things that I can just put on and I'll be fine. But we haven't gotten Ophel yet. I believe, yes, we haven't gotten Ophel and Zell, I believe, out of all of them. We got the other three, the ones I wanted.
Yeah, it is, I believe I also mentioned how I had to, like, just re-roll something for you because through circumstances you just got, like, the third refine, and I'm just like, I don't want to do this to you. You're just being unlucky. This is bad luck mitigation. But it is wild how, you know, just sometimes the game, when I say the game, it's just, you know, I'm just throwing a D100 and looking at a premium chart. The Ironstone is the most fucked up one because there's 100 things in there. Usually things are just like this to this, and then I roll a separate chart for like what it lands on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
It just
the
it's like me playing blackjack.
dude, it was honestly really funny to me because at some point I'm like, oh, I guess it doesn't matter what I see first because I'm going to reveal it before anyways. So who cares? And then I just flip over the ace with a king, and I just go, huh.
Yeah.
Like I was surprised too.
No, I get it. I was just because it was my last coins, and I'm like, well, man, might as well try. Oh. It's because I really wanted to see if I could also do a challenge, but unfortunately my character wasn't really made for the challenges. Like my stupid skills that I could do is truly perform, perform and the thing. But I unfortunately don't have the biggest bonuses because I don't have that was after buffing quite a bit. And I don't have all of the buffs on me because a lot of them are feats that I have to take
Yeah.
that I do on performance days. For the Ars Goetia set, unfortunately, from the Ars Goetia set, because of how it functions, I've only really want two of them.
You only want
Because
to what?
I only want two of the pieces of the set, which is the crown that we get, and the two got, and the bracers of command.
Are you still wanting the set bonus?
Kinda, yeah. Especially now knowing that the ellipsoids are something within our grasp. Because I wouldn't want it to be my main set bonus, but because of also now the quick change thing, I can be tricky about it.
That's true. The quick change is a good game changer. Sorry, I looked to
Yeah.
the side because I felt like I had a stroke saying that. Um, there's too much hero system
Game
and another thing.
changer!
Yeah, I know, game changer.
No, I was talking about the dropout show now.
I was thinking
I've been
of
here the
here's
whole time. No, I know, no. I just put one more because I've been seeing the whole of it since I have the dropout subscription. I'm on the last season of the Game Changer show. It's funny seeing some of the interviews because it started with Samurai, the guy just basically making things troll his friends, but they still win prizes and stuff.
yeah.
And it ended up as Samurai is like, I am physically attempting to stop them from being naked in the show. They
Well,
are
you know,
madmen. They will do anything. Well,
sometimes that's just how life is.
yeah. No. I still remember the fucking thing where one of the contestants is willing to give birth on camera. It's like, oh my god, what the fuck are they doing? There was one, David, that I think would be one of the things I would be the most mad about, like being there. Is one of those mad about things where like you'd be heated in a second, but you'd calm down fairly fast. Because essentially Monday they made this whole like contest between all of it, and basically they start hearing a bunch of noise outside, and they say that we're going to have to do a reshoot. And when they came on Friday, they had to compete with everything they did on Monday. So they have to compete against themselves, and they call it the U Olympics because it's you versus you.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they do gotta think of something new every time they do a game changer.
No, I know. The worst part of it, you know what? As soon as soon as they finished it, they start a new round. They need to surpass whatever they did an hour ago. They're bastards.
Yeah.
No, yeah, so if I'm remembering correctly, so the adherent limit break is you get a demon eidolon, which is 4 levels lower than you, for each other limit break, it goes up to your level, and then it gets four extra evolution points. At least if you're not a summoner. If you're a summoner, you get the extra 4 evolution points, if I remember correctly what this is.
If you're a summoner, you can choose to make your original Eidolon get everything instead.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I guess I'm going to... I guess, do you have enough for me to... I guess that's a good question. Let me... And... Set item. I organize these better so it's not easier to see.
I guess for what it's worth, the original
me too.
design of it was that the Eidolon would start at 1, and then you could choose the same numbers, try and make summoners feel stronger that way. But so they don't feel like you could be replaced by a single limit break at a higher level. But I get that the nature of... I'm kind of moving my hand in a stupid way. The nature of how summoning, I guess, is the correct way of putting it, has made it so that I guess you need to make it so that, it's the real strength of a summoner in that regard would be that they would just have twice as many Eidolons, really, or just one really strong Eidolon. But, yeah, I don't want to try and step on too many classes' toes by just doing what they do as the nature of themselves, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, the cool thing with the summoner with adherent is even if the adherent is fully it, if a summoner uses this, now he has 2 summons. It's like 2 Eidolons.
Yeah.
But yeah, I understand you're probably because of the... I mean, it's the thing. The only thing I can think of is you could make the adherent, having the adherent be some like have other limit breaks that link with it that are more for summoners. Like in the sense, it would like be a 3-part one, which at the end you have your demon and you have both your demon and your natural Eidolon, and both of them are getting the extra evolution points. In most games, I'd say that's bullshit, but because of Path of War, that's kind of just eh.
Yeah, I guess that's the other thing, is people are going to view Path of War as one of the more underlying issues on fairness of things, too. Because, I mean, on the one hand, oh, you know what I should be doing? I should be making this. On the one hand, I get that people are going to look at some of the stuff Path of War does and say that, like, casters are equal to them, that Path of War isn't doing anything wrong. But, no, I totally understand that some things in Path of War are just really silly, like the instant kill maneuvers with 6 tier, where if they are at a certain hit point, just hitting them with something will kill them. Because, while, yeah, I can understand there's a balance to it in that regard, there's still the fact where, hey, guess what? That is the same as, like, a 9th level spell. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And,
I mean,
and maneuvers get everything back. Like, spells are spent and gone.
yeah, that's the other thing is like, for example, I believe that maybe in a normal campaign, but especially in Demon, where we're constantly going down and keep fighting and stuff, Path of War just feels extremely strong because there's not one big battle. There's hundreds of like there's hundreds of smaller battles in between, and then big battles. And basically, the only reason that we sleep is because we have casters, and some
Yeah,
items have charges per day. That's about it.
suffering, agony, even. You people.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah, we are the suffering, correct? Um, I mean that's kind of why, and this is kind of why, because I was looking for the reason why I found the S classes third party thing, David, is because I was looking for the Aegis during thing, but you know how the PFSRD likes to not when you ask for something, they don't want to give it to you if it's third party. They do anything at all to not give it to you.
Yeah, I kind of get what you mean. Yeah.
So instead, they gave me another third party thing, and as they showed me the S class Aegis, and I'm
Ah,
like, this is not what I asked. And then I went to check, and I found out what the S class is, which is I've already explained to you, but I don't know if you remember.
I have memories, but I mean, by all means, like, feel free to remind
Yeah.
us. Put it, immortalize it on stream.
Sure. The S class made by Samurai Sheepdog. Uh, it's basically they balanced classes according to the chained summoner. So they basically made classes better, to be balanced to the power level that the summoner naturally is. For wizard, what that meant, David,
Yeah.
is they have everything a normal wizard would get, but they also have adaptive studies. Adaptive studies essentially allows you to learn any spell that is within the wizard spell list that can be learned at an earlier spell level by another class. The wizard can learn it at that level as well. So it's the shit with second level hastes,
Yeah.
with like third level bestow curses, things like that for wizards. Then then the other the other changes is they get three of their arcane discoveries for free, which is fast study, so they can prepare all of the spells within 15 minutes. They get one opposition research at level 8 for free, so they can choose one of their opposition schools and no longer opposes for you. And they get split slot at level 14. And the last one is you get your arcane school also changes. How the arcane school functions now is at first level you gain one of the associated powers for your school, and you gain more associated powers of your school at 6, 12, 18, and 20th level. So basically, they made the list of all of the different, the schools that are sub schools. It's
Yeah.
simply abjuration, and then it's a list of all of their abilities. Some have prerequisites, but you essentially can pick and choose the ones you want.
Well, I do get how, like, I guess what my immediate thought is, my idea of the balance of it, I'm basing on the base game. But I mean, when it comes to stuff like this, some people do want to just power fantasy through it, and other people do want to just go, hey, when you do such and such, we're gonna do some sort of demod game. You know what I mean?
Oh no, yeah, this is definitely just for Demon. It's completely ridiculous. We also normally dissuade people from just playing on Chain Summoner on normal
No, I mean,
games.
yeah, no, chain summoner.
Chain, it's Chain.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I said. Chain
I
Summoner.
heard you say unchained summoner.
No, that's the one we normally use. No, but yeah, it's one of those things where we definitely we definitely need to do a lower power game.
I mean, I've mentioned wanting to do a lower power game, but every time, I mean,
I
while
agree.
some people will say cool and everything, I still get people who are saying like, 25 point die. People just want to do certain things.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. I I want to do because I do also agree with you that a grounded fantasy can be much more fun since both us and the enemies will have a lot less to work with. We can actually normally that becomes better for us to try and guess the enemy's plan because the problem in high fantasy and trying to guess the next move of your enemy is that there is such a gigantic amount of bullshit that people can pull in high fantasy that guessing anyone's plan is almost impossible.
I mean, yeah.
So yeah, that is most of my issue itself with high fantasy. I like high fantasy, mind you. I think of most of them, I do like high fantasy to play in high fantasy the most because who doesn't like items? But I the one
People
of
like
the reasons
stuff.
yeah, one of the reasons I like Demon is because we still get the silly goofy items that do things. One of the reasons I became a crafter in Demon even was because of that, because I wanted for us to be able to use the goofy items that change things. I don't I don't particularly like if we did a very a low magic thing. For me, if we did automatic bonus progression, for me it would be better. Because that way we could just buy funny items instead of being always stuck with Cloak of Resistance, Belt of Bull Strength. Which is,
Um,
it's that issue, it's the arms race issue that we always talk about.
yeah. Well, then, yeah, that is a good way of putting it as the main issue where, like, people, I think in DMOD were, uh, really happy to see the items that had more than +6 bonus when they got it. But I do know some people were upset when I think Rad Trip came in and I told him he had like +12 items on.
I, some of it, yes, is we haven't seen this. It's also because we had already met people with very high stats and we were seeing how this was going to be possible. But I think ultimately for Rat Trip is like he is the worst kind of person to get this, and that's the point of the character. But it's still not good to see.
Yeah.
Uh, wait a minute. Huh.
What's up?
Actually, I might have found David some. Huh. What would happen if I? Hmm.
the
Okay, I might have
the
an. I might.
Go on.
Yeah. I might have a new plan. So, because I was looking at the items we basically found in demo that aren't part of any sets, and where we are currently, and I was looking at the lava touch potions that I have that
Yeah.
ignore fire immunity, and then I looked at the hell bomb.
Yeah.
There is a choice.
Are you
It
crafting
is
more
that
of those, by the way, or how many did I give you?
Oh no, I crafted some during downtime. I have like
Oh,
3
okay.
left.
Okay. I don't remember you crafting them, but yeah, my memory.
It's it was on that giant list of things we were doing during the week. I asked I think I either made them or asked Srivenseer or Noel to make them while I was finishing everyone's shit.
Fair enough. Like I said, they're just the fire, the frost thing, because for some reason fire
Yeah.
didn't get it. But also funny that like Pathfinder just loves making everything a fire spell and then goes, but that doesn't get it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's because it's from a frosty adventure.
Yeah.
The but yeah, no, that is using the hell bomb is definitely something we could do to clean up the casino.
You plan on just like so if you drink it, you need to be the one with the hell bomb, right?
I, I mean, I'm gonna drink it. Just someone is gonna drink it. Why would I drink it?
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess that, yeah, you summon something and it. So before you start combat, then you should tell the party that you're summoning stuff and then strapping the bomb
Yeah.
to their back. Drink days. It's so funny for the idea of you summoning shit like just actively creating a terrorist plot in the casino, and they're just like, well, hold on, don't react. Let's see where this is going.
Yeah. I mean, we'll only truly after I do this, we're only fighting the cream de la crop and the people that were in the private rooms.
Oh, oh, that's fine. You're right to.
Oh yeah, I've been playing a bit more of Vintage Story, David.
Yeah.
And I've been doing that thing where I keep doing things to eventually craft items, and just dying of hunger and repeat.
Yeah, it is funny
'Cause,
that that's just a thing you do in that game.
well, it's hard to make food. You can just forage everywhere for food, but it unfortunately becomes a lot better to just die. Okay, I've added everyone. New plan. Step 1, I summon stuff. Step 2, I strap the hell bombs to them. Step 3, profit. That will at least clean out the casuals from the casino.
Just we run and we explode. I should just have like Baylors walking in business suits the second you start shipping bombs in. We come here to play and stole the bombs. We'll come back later.
It is really funny to think that because the hell bomb, besides being like in game, they think it's just an amped version of the sorry, an amped version from what the Baylors do, so I now just see them as lawyers. Yes, for democracy, for democracy.
Just like the idea that in the game you couldn't like equip your summons, they were just like things that came out. So now you're just you summon something and you go, hold this.
Proud of
Yeah.
you. What? Ah! Oh. What's gonna be really funny, David, is essentially what's gonna happen is we're going to go to our room. We're going to go to our room we're going to buff ourselves in the case that everyone's alive. And suddenly, off of the room, it's just two or three summons that are going to start running around and then fucking explode.
Well, I mean, it could have been worse, yeah. I'm just saying, you could have. I heard you say buffing up Zell, and I'm thinking like you're strapping the hell bombs to Zell.
Dodge it.
Thing. It could be worse, but it's not too late to make it worse.
It's true. I'm sorry, I'm still thinking of Kieran's idea of just egos with the bomb and then he just fucking dodges the explosion.
I do think it's funny that Kieran can just parry the bomb.
Yeah, it's Yim and Zell can do it.
Surely this counts.
So, like Kieran's feeling better.
Kieran's feeling better?
Yeah, that's what you notice. Because he was
I mean,
really sick the 2 weeks before this one.
well, yeah, never. I just, when you suddenly said it, I was thinking you were saying, like, Kieran is feeling better. Like, he had suddenly sent something in the Discord as to say, hey guys,
Oh,
I'm
no,
not.
no. I was just glad because he just gave us one more person to talk about the plan part.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I put that plan up for everyone. Just in case they want to. In Harlan, we also need to check the nurse steps, so we need to go check the mail. Been out for a couple weeks. Jason can finish both his. He can make his weapon and he can finish his retraining.
I'm hoping that, my first look at my day one catalyst thing here is giving someone an aneurysm, just because I've done a little bit of all sorts of things as opposed to camping down in one spot and doing something till it was done. You know what I mean?
I can understand what you mean, yes.
I do still think it's funny that Zell said that he slept there, and I was immediately capable of going, whoopsie doopsie! You know?
Yeah. We didn't pay attention.
At least he didn't scream when I did that to him.
Yeah, because it's fucking us over.
Fair. Yeah, Pat not wanting to gamble, I think, stems from him just getting mad at his bad rolls. But I also, if it is just something where it's like inherently he doesn't want to gamble, I didn't think that was going to be an issue when I made the casino. But yeah, I don't want to make anyone go into any bad habits. Was that Joe?
Yeah, you don't want to make anyone just gamble. I get that part.
Yeah.
It kind of side-eyed Pat a little bit because this, it's not that it felt out of character, it's just with everything else.
Yeah. But now we can say that canonically Zell never gambles.
Yeah, we can.
Also,
Anything
what was it last 2 sessions ago? Like the session that that we ended on to the casino, where the guy they asked if Pedro was part of the group or a single. Like, we should think that Pedro said that everyone's a group, so that everyone didn't need to get their own 666 tokens.
Yeah. That would be a lot more that would be the point, David, where we would just actually leave the floor and come back. Some of us cannot do that.
That's the alright, plan A, we kill everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kieran's anime hide and seek thing worked out well.
Yeah. It- no, that's the thing. Kieran is very good at those kinds of scenes.
Yeah, stealth ones.
Just scenes. It's when I say scenes, I mean in general, because in Dreamers he also did it with the prismatic dungeon. He's
Oh
good at thinking on
yeah,
his feet.
yeah, he did do something fun in the prismatic dungeon where I'm just like, you're supposed to be a wizard to do this. I guess here you go.
Yeah, he did the whole. I have a laser pointer, and he beat it.
Yeah, behold the power of technology. Whoop.
Yeah, essentially.
Guess the thing that's stuck in my head now is the sound of SpongeBob going. Beep, beep. You know what I'm talking about? The not insertive, assertive. I know. I guess I'm quoting something that. Well, I don't really think you're that much younger than me. To be fair, have you not
Oh
seen
no, I
old
watched
SpongeBob?
SpongeBob. No,
Okay.
no, I watched SpongeBob. I was very young when old SpongeBob was coming out, but the benefit to that, and as I've explained to you on some of the childhood the childhood shows, the reason we even have some of the same memories is because shows would come later to us. So since shows would come later to us,
Oh yeah.
there's some shows that you wouldn't see that I saw purely because it was still in TV at that point.
Yeah, I forget that you had the translation. For some reason, I just think that they would show some stuff in English, because, I mean, do a
Oh,
majority of
Cartoon
people over there?
Network. Like, Cartoon Network did this, and that's why I have every time you speak about Cartoon Network shows, I don't really know the old ones like Ed, Ed and Eddie and shit like that because they are the same thing. They are there in English. They only started putting that in Portuguese in like 2013.
I mean, you didn't watch the English episodes?
Oh, I did some, but some shows were easier to understand than others and fully in English when I was 5.
I mean, fair enough.
In 5 I was learning the basics of English and I've already spoke I spoke like better than 90% of people my age English, so I learned fairly fast. That's it because I kept consuming the media in English as well. But I did not understand like that. I couldn't understand the jokes. That's an issue. I saw funny picture. That was it.
Trying to think what show was more based on funny picture back in the day. I mean, to be fair, I feel like for more modern shows, you're definitely up to date on things, though. Like, you've seen Gravity Falls and everything just because you yourself sought it
Oh no,
out, right?
no,
You haven't seen Gravity Falls?
no. I started. I didn't. I watched like 5 episodes.
Huh.
Unfortunately, I unfortunately sometimes because it's the other thing that the campaign that I'm inviting to Sunday. I'm still thinking if I should fully do it or not because I've been having a lot of problems where when we play Sunday and I'm basically because it's not midnight like I always do. The reason why I'm always here at midnight is because no I don't have anything else to do the whole day. But on Sundays, I've many times, and especially these last Sundays, I've been having to like do chores, help my parents, do things like that. And unfortunately, that does stop me from playing the game for a while, especially if I'm GMing.
Yeah.
So I'm even pondering. I know it sounds streaming, I don't care, but I even need to think if I want to keep GMing on Sundays because I might just not have the time.
I mean, yeah, sometimes life happens and it should take precedent over certain activities. Especially on a
I mean,
Sunday, because, I mean, you gotta go right to work the next day, right?
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, when we actually start doing the when we play on Sunday, for me, it's from 3:30 p.m. to like 7 to 7:30 p.m. So I have the time still. Like I still have time to either make my own dinner or go eat dinner with my family. That's still fine. But if my family needs any help on that day or anything of the sort, then I need to if or like I need to put clothes out to dry or I need to wash dishes or anything of the sort. It's something that will take me away from my computer. And sometimes as a player, if we're just role playing, I can still do it, but if I'm the GM, it becomes a lot harder. It's like you trying to GM from while making dinner for your family. Like it's not practical.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm still doing it. I haven't decided anything yet because it's that thing would also make the other people that playing that game sad. So yeah, I need to check.
I mean, I don't want to be, or like, I don't want to like just offer advice on a pure principle of I don't know your whole life, so I don't want to say like it's something you want to do, you can make time for it, kind of thing. Because especially when I said the other thing, where it's like that the first thing I said is the healthier thing for someone's life, that you should not. I guess the word it would be like you shouldn't just choose hedonism over things like what makes you feel good. You got to make sure you pay your taxes and fix your house and stuff. But I I still, I mean, yeah, if it's not gonna take too much of your time, like your Sunday game, you do it. You don't work Sunday, right? I should make sure that's clear, right?
Sometimes,
You do. Okay. Well.
sometimes I do, but it's very rare now.
Hmm,
When I work Sundays, we don't do the session.
okay. So there's that for you. I was gonna say then your session is like the middle of the day for you. You're not trying to think of a good way to word this. You're not like how our sessions are for me, where it's like they go to midnight and then I sleep in a bit, ignoring the fact that I woke up at like 5 a.m. today. But yeah, no, yes. Did I repeat the question?
No, sorry, I was just doing something, so I
Oh,
had to get
okay,
away from the mic.
okay,
Um, but I no, it's the thing. It is on good time where and on Sunday where we normally don't do any things. If I ever need to do, I'll try to keep my schedule open. But if something happens, we miss the session. And I'm not
okay.
even the one that I'm always running because, as I've said, the sessions are kind of bi-weekly because me and one of the other players we GM. And for example, I'll do 2 sessions, then he does 2 sessions, and we use these other weeks to prepare our own campaign things. Since we're both busy people, but kind of the point is during the game, normally
Sorry.
a lot of yeah.
I just saw somebody on the league's chat be like, "This is the first person to fall victim to Solak." Like somebody went out of their way to run to like one of the end game areas so they could get their shit kicked in.
Yep, it happens. There's always one.
Sorry, go on.
Is the point I was making is, unfortunately, during game time, I normally have people that ask me to do things, and sometimes it gets exceedingly bad because in the space of the like, let's say 3 to 4 hours, I might be between the on the worst days I might be like 1 hour and a half missing in various short increments, because it happened the last day because my mother was cleaning up and I basically she asked me to go take out the trash, then she kept cleaning and asked me to go take out the trash, then I had to go wash the dishes, then she was doing something that was too heavy for her to do and she was just on the zone trying to clean stuff, so I needed to get up and go to help her so she didn't hurt herself, and then she asked me to do something else, and then later she asked me to go to the store, so I had to go. I couldn't stay the whole time. So yeah, that's kind of what happens. And each time, if it's a break like at 20 minutes, it kind of takes me out of it.
Yeah, I get that then, where, you're not getting the full attention. Because I was thinking, sometimes you gotta step away, but I mean, if you still get things done. But I understand you're also the GM, so that's
Yeah, the
fairly
thing,
important.
as I said, on the player side is one of those things where I could, even if I go outside to the street to put out the trash, I can have like just my headphones and text something if I interject with something or something of the sort instead of just screaming on the street. But if I'm washing dishes, I can just be talking and ask someone to, because we're playing on Foundry, I can ask someone to just click a thing on my sheet to make it go vroom. It's not, it's not that important on that regard.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I'll reiterate. Like, I don't want to offer you any advice that might prove unhealthy to do so, because I'm
Oh
not
yeah.
sure the full extent. So, I sorry if my anything I say just sounds kind of like generic. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I get it. I get it. It's more me saying because I invited you to something that might not happen, so I should say it to you more than anyone else.
I mean, I get it. It's fine. I mean, especially when it's like we have all sorts of things that we plan on doing sometimes and we can't make it. That's why we're
Yeah.
usually more spontaneous. Where someone will just go, "Hey, I'm free to do a thing," and then people will come in if they can. I mean, that's also part of the reason why our D&D group is like 6 people, because I invited Jason because we had that issue where people would just go missing constantly and then say, I don't feel good doing this thing with, 2 people or whatever, or 3 people. And I think our group size is about 5. That was because I
Yeah.
wanted to have like a spare or something. No, I guess 5 back then was the ideal party size in Pathfinder. But I mean, given how you guys min max the shit out of stuff, I mean, a group of 3 would probably be doing just fine. Some of the stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if it was three, group of three could probably do everything. Well, the thing is, I think it's a bit from both sides because we make our characters strong, you make the encounter strong. So when one or two people miss in a big boss fight, we don't feel as comfortable doing the fight, and it's very understandable as to the why. Now, the problem was really people saying I'm going to be missing for a while.
Yeah.
Because I would, because I'm always super fine with having to miss a session or two. Like, will I feel bummed? Yeah, but I'll just play games with you guys. That's one of the things that I'm. Because, mind you, before I say this, I love our sessions. I'm not saying I don't want to have our sessions. What I'm pointing out is, I'm kind of missing sometimes those days where, oh well, it's a boss fight, so we'll wait next week for everyone to come here. So today we'll play tabletop sim and just play something all together, stuff like that. We haven't done that in a while.
You said you missed that?
Sometimes, yeah. Not
I mean,
always, but it's something that's doing it sometimes felt It felt nice.
I mean, if you want, we could try and like just set up a game where like a not a constant day, but like once a month, maybe we play a tabletop game or something.
We could. It's one of those things that it's doing because, as you said, on the spontaneity, I am not a very spontaneous person. I'll say that I prefer to schedule everything in advance, and that's why when I'm missing session, as soon as I find out I'm missing session, I tell you.
Yeah.
It's because I am not that kind of spontaneous person. I have my own issues with people being spontaneous. So I prefer to just tell everyone when I can, when I can't, and tell everyone. That's also why I just told you is again spontaneity, not my thing. I think that also shows how I play D&D.
I mean, yeah, you do play yourself a wizard with many options at his disposal, not for spontaneous use, but because you want to be ready for anything, kind of. If you, I guess I described that very poorly because that almost does sound like spontaneity in a way, but I'm trying to word it more like paranoia.
Yes, that I am a paranoid bastard. Not only am I a paranoid bastard, I also would if you I just I'm very paranoid, and then it's anxiety. It's like, what is gonna happen? Because I am fine with being surprised, but I prefer to be ready, and those things don't mix very well. Some would say they don't mix at all.
In it's not bad to be paranoid, Pathfinder, because I mean, it's you did play during the time where Cody was with us, so that definitely didn't help you. But I mean, it is also just definitely sometimes your fellow players do something really stupid that throws a wrench into your own plans.
It's fine. So even yesterday I talked with Pedro about his decision uh, to like let his sister like his aunt to go,
Yeah,
and as I told him, out of character, that's completely fine. It's an interesting point to make. In character, because of how things were explained to Zargik, Zargik was just rather to kill her because you just told us that if she didn't hit us, you'd forgive her, and then she hit us, so we thought, oh, should we kill her now? And when we said don't, we were confused about the information you gave us.
I
From
mean,
a
I do
story
think
standpoint, I'm
it's
fully fine of letting her go. It's just Zargik himself. It's more like the protectiveness of this person might come back to kill us. You were gonna say?
no. I was gonna say that was basically what you said, where it's like from a story perspective, it works out really well. Like it sets up an interesting precedent, and Pedro's character is well, at least Pedro's character seems confused about things, which is. I think it just works
Yeah,
out. Go on.
because things he was saying, for example, is he feels confused because this person that he was technically fighting with is giving him more respect than most of his family, so he just gave her the benefit of the doubt, kind of
And
deal.
still, really, what kind of respect is it? Where it's just like I'm just not immediately killing you, like we're related. Fuck off. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, that's what he said. But then what Pedro literally said, it's like that's most than for according to my backstory, that's more than most.
Yeah. Have I missed the wilderness event? Probably. Probably.
Um, but yeah, otherwise it's It's one of those things that gets it's fine. Like people like that's the thing. Having D&D with more people is fun because there's not there's things that you can control, and while it is from one side it can be frustrating when someone does something bad. From another side, it's an interesting way because the story can go in any direction. Now, there is that can also be a bad side of things, but at that point it's one of those things where if someone's just fucking up the story, you need to talk to them. It's what we tried to do to Cody, but he didn't want to listen.
Yeah. Damn it.
I love these fucking little stupid memes from Pinterest. They're not from Pinterest, but I just find them in Pinterest. It's the what you do for a living. I do my best.
Fuck. I showed
Did
up
you
way too
die?
late. No, I got late. I showed up late and I got unlucky with all the hollyhock spawns. But I'll have a fucking wilderness crater thing this time. The lodestone. I mean, I get some farming experience, but yeah, it's more of a if I want to do the wilderness flash events during the league because A, they're really easy and they give you that experience, and B, if I can do one of each of them, I can just teleport to them whenever I want, meaning I can do the more important ones. But let me go probably like fucking PvP. Because there's no way picking up the wilderness bow isn't a fucking task. I'm not even checking what is a task. I just assume certain things have to be.
Fair enough.
Oh, I need 99 range to wield this. Well, that's definitely an issue. This is the magic of leagues, is that I don't remember that you need 90 fucking range. Oh, yeah, 90 range to wield something, because I'm just used to having that. Surprised entering the wilderness skull wasn't a fucking Chivo or whatever.
I guess.
Murderizing this bandit.
Is that a Chivo?
It is, but I think someone hit them first, so I didn't count. What I should be doing is I should go over to that's not a rock cluster I recognize in this game. I should be heading over to Taverley so I can start training agility so I can just get my fucking two movement options so I'm not walking across this godforsaken earth.
Don't you like the dirt?
No. Alright, I don't think I've
Yeah.
cast a single earth spell in my entire life. It's all air, fire, and water, baby.
Wow. Racism on the elements. I wouldn't have imagined.
Earth is dirty. Is it a fucking highwayman? I will kill you for your cape.
Whoa, 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 buddy. We don't need to be doing that.
There's a guy whose name is Damn Frank, like full on DAMN. Like I'm shocked that that's an allowed username, considering. Also, how outrageous that wearing a cape is not a fucking task in this game mode. It definitely should be. Like, close the door? I'm fucking stupid. Have you ever seen somebody like, the luxurious city, I'm finally there, and they just shut the door while the others, like, without entering?
What the fuck are you doing?
Getting lost. Or, I mean, in case you're not aware, Taverley is separated by a wall, because it used to be a members-only area, so they just had a
Oh, I
big, like,
remember.
yeah. But in this case, it's more like, they just... Niles Noon, that's definitely a quest I'm supposed to do. I should have gone to Taverley forever ago, because this is how I'm going to get summoning up higher, is this free shop, this free summoning shop. Why is everything so big? This is definitely like a UI thing that I can change. That is absurd. They have this, like, experience multiplier in this league, Joe. I made
Yeah.
one summoning bag, and I just got Silcho with it.
Okay.
So, you know, well, I figured it would at least give me one level.
No.
Summoning is just god-awful.
I don't remember trying summoning because I love summoning things, and then I tried summoning in Runescape. Like, what the fuck is this? Because I could get the first 5 levels for free, and I did it, and I'm like, this fucking sucks. I'm going back to smithing.
I think summoning is a, fantastic, skill to have. Like, I like summoning yaks and reaper demons and stuff, but, fucking process sucks so much. But I mean, then again, here I am shearing a bunch of sheep to make wool so I can make rope, so, you know. Pick and choose your battles, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go.
Alright. Nice talking to you, Joe.
Nice talking to you too. I need to go do some things.
Yeah, more important things than talk while I play a video game, right?
I mean, eh. Washing my car is important, so I don't drive off the road mostly.
Instead of washing your car so you don't drive off the road, how muddy are your wheels, buddy?
Not the wheels. I need to see.
What the fuck happened to your window, buddy?
Where I park, basically, there's no parkwood cover close to my job, so wherever I park, I have to park under trees. And beyond whatever bird decides to shit on the car, there's also the problem that the trees themselves, like basically the dew becomes sticky on the car window, and if I just use my my windshield wipers, They just kind of spread the sap, and I can't see shit. I'm like, wow, that's terrible.
I'd say.
I mean, this is the thing. Portugal has a very green environment, even in cities, and that's a very good thing for oxygen quality and things of the sort.
Fair enough,
But
then.
yeah, it's the trade-off I live, and I prefer it. Well, this week, I'm kind of free, so I'm assume you eventually are going to sleep, but later I'll also be available if you want to do something.
I mean, yeah. I'm going to run to the facility once you leave, so this stream's just gonna be really quiet as I fucking broadcast dead air of my character pickaxing a rock. So,
Fair enough. Talk to you
so
later, David.
yeah, I'll talk to you later. I'm going to be awake though, by the way, from what you said. Like I woke up at 5. I've only been awake for like 4 hours. I'm fine.
Oh, fair enough. And then I'll eventually come back in, see if you're still here.
Alright. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later. See ya.
For anyone that's watching the stream, you can enjoy me pickaxing a rock for some time. I mean, I'm going to be able to do it forever. great about leagues. Okay, really? I can just walk off and do things in real life. Grab some water. these achievements are not placed well with one another. Beat the invention tutorial that shouldn't be that. I'll take the extra points, but still. Loves it against both. It's so good. see anyone in the chat that's really caring about this, and I'm used to some of my friends actually showing up, so I'll end the stream for now, and I'll resume it if someone actually shows up. I'd otherwise play music, but Twitch and YouTube don't like that. Well, next time.